30.
Hi there everyone, welcome to DM Carvies. Today we're driving a 2026 Hyundai Palisade Calligraphy all-wheel drive V6 on the channel. Let's fire it up. And let's go take a look outside this Palisade. Now this is the Kia Telluride's direct sibling. Luckily this still comes with a V6 option, has a 3.5 liter, it's made it to an 8-speed automatic, and this is the top of the line trim. Has a lot of cool features which we're going to talk about. Now let's take a look at the rear. We have a sunshade. These are soft to touch materials. This is really nice, good quality. Now in the back, the second row and the third row fold automatically with a press of a button. And let's hop in here. We got captain chairs. There's lots of space here. I'm 6'2". We also have the USB-Cs. We can adjust these seats from here, which is pretty cool. All the temperature controls are right up here. And we also have heated and ventilated seats in the rear. How cool is that? It's a very premium feature. Some vents. Let's go take a look at the trunk. So plenty of space. We can fold the third row down just like this. Perfect. And look at how much space there is here. We got a 12-volt outlet, another USB-C down there. I don't know how many USB-Cs this car has, but it's a lot of them. Let's check out the engine. Now also specifically this car comes with a lot of safety features like lane keeping assist, blind spot, cameras on the sides. We got the 3.5 liter V6. I'm very curious to see how it stacks up against the Telluride's 2.5T. Oops. Really nice. So up front here we have also good quality materials, memory seats, auto start stop tow. Look at us, that's calligraphy right here. Let's hop into the driver's seat. A nice familiar layout, typical for Hyundai. Different modes. You can also change the view of the center dashboard. We got heated and ventilated front seats, heated steering wheel. This looks very nice. This is borderline soft and hard, like it's very hard but still a little soft. This is all hard plastic right here. It does look pretty nice, good integration. Although, in my opinion, I'm not sure if I necessarily like the integration here, but it's not bad. We got a suede roof. We can open the shade from here. Now, as well as some other features, you got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. We have a navigation system. Again, this is a very typical Kia Hyundai setup, just like back in 2018 from the older Optimas. We have hill assist, parking sensors, a 360 camera where you can rotate the car just like the Telluride. Quality is fairly good. Let's AC home. Let's do a washer test. Horn test. We got phone projection. We also have a dash cam feature which allows you to record the car from the front and the back. Vehicle diagnostics, service maintenance, sports, weather, pretty much all your general good features. We have some different drive modes. We have eco, normal, sport, my drive, and terrain mode, snow, mud, sand. Let's start out in eco, then go to normal, and then we'll go to sport. We also have a heads-up display, Bose audio, plenty of good features, very useful. Let's go to normal mode. Comfort really bogs down the eco really bogs down the car, but normal is way better. So right away, one of the first few things that I want to notice is how smooth and refined this Palisade is. It's definitely very quiet when you're coasting, and the nice pleasant rumble of the V6 makes for a very smooth and seamless experience. We also have this automatic mirror as well, which I think looks pretty cool. You can see everything behind you, and the garage door opener. It feels somewhat like a Lexus, I would say. Some good torque from the V6. It's a silky powertrain. It's not rough. It definitely sounds much better than the 2.5T. There's no raspiness. Power is much more linear, but it does lack some low-end torque compared to the 2.5T. Now I'm genuinely curious to see how that will translate to 0 to 60 numbers. But so far, it's a very pleasant driving experience. I would say if I had to compare this to any vehicle, I would definitely say it feels more like a Lexus RX 350 from 2010. That's what I feel like it drives. It's very smooth, like floaty smooth. I think the Telluride felt a little bit stiffer on the ride, a little more sporty, just a hint more sporty. Decent brakes, pretty good stopping power. Let's see how she does through these turns. I'm very curious. You can definitely feel that this is a heavy SUV. It likes to glide into these corners with some little body roll. It's not bad though. And it also does not like to use first gear. When you're going at 20 miles an hour and gun it still prefers to stay in second. But it is a good experience. At least acceleration wise, so far it does feel very similar to the Telluride 2.5T. I'm probably gonna guess the numbers are gonna be somewhat close. The one thing that this car does lack compared to the Telluride is that extra low end kick, which the Telluride does have. The Telluride is a very pickup-y car at the lower speeds. And this lane keeping feature is really annoying me. I'm trying to figure out how to turn it off. Vehicle driver assistance. Okay. Driving safety. Forward safety. Okay, lane safety off. Okay, there we go. Gosh. On the freeway, it feels really nice. It's well insulated, has some good soundproofing, but I definitely like the V6 more than the 4-cylinder, at least the way it feels, its traits, feels better. It likes to rev.
$30, $60, $30, $60,
So as you can see, the performance of these two vehicles, the Telluride and the Palisade, are virtually identical. Virtually identical. It just matters which experience you like more. Now for city driving, I would probably say the 2.5T may be a slightly better option due to the higher torque, but on the highway I definitely like the V6 way more. And even at the lower speed driving, it's just so smooth and quiet. So overall, I would definitely prefer the V6 option. Now both vehicles offer a somewhat similar driving experience, but I feel like the Palisade is a bit smoother. And I like that the display here is curved towards the driver, which is also another good plus, which I like. But to summarize the test drive, I've definitely enjoyed the Palisade. It's a very nice, serene experience. Overall, good fit and finish, I would say. Looks really nice to me. And it definitely gives me those mid-2000s Lexus vibes in terms of the way the vehicle feels. But make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And till next time.